Good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining me. So today I wanted to do a little story time here on this channel and kind of talk to you about some experiences that I recently had that hopefully can help you. This is something that I was told that just kind of blew my mind, that I never thought about could even be wrong with me. So to kind of catch you up to speed a little bit, I've had migraines for years, and several years ago, back in 2018, I had a CT scan done. Here recently, I've had an MRI as well as an EEG done to make sure there was no seizure activity or anything going on in my brain that would cause these migraines. And I want to say thank you for praying for me, those of you who were, that knew about this situation. I really appreciate it, and thank the Lord there is no seizure activity and there's nothing going on in my brain that I know of that would have caused these migraines. So fast forward now to the present. About a month ago, it was around August the 20th, I want to say. It was that Friday. It could have been the 19th. I don't have a calendar in front of me. I apologize. But I woke up that morning and I just felt really bad. Like, not to the point that I felt like I had a virus or anything like that. I just felt like I had some kind of allergy going on. Like, my head was slightly hurting. I felt like really stuffy through here. My face kind of looked a little swollen, but not like anything out of the ordinary, you know. So I did COVID test just to let you guys know, like, I did, and it was negative. So it was not COVID. I went to work. Had a really good day at work. I started feeling a little bit better. So I was like, okay, well, maybe, this is just like an allergy going on or something. Sometimes you just have headaches and things are blooming, seasons are changing. And I thought maybe I was experiencing some allergies because I have not been taking my allergy medicine. And I do have allergies. So I was like, maybe that's what's going on. And I started feeling better. I was taking Tylenol sinus. So I was taking that over the counter, and it did help. I feel like it helped. It definitely took the headache away. So that afternoon, I was feeling good. Knew I didn't have COVID because I had already tested for it. And me and my husband decided to have a date night. So we went out. We had a great time. We went out to eat, enjoyed spending time together. And I thought I was feeling a lot better. Now, jump to the next day, Saturday, I woke up miserable. Like, to the point that I was in the bed, had no energy whatsoever. And energy is something that I've fought with for several years now. And I just kind of said, maybe it's because I'm getting older. Maybe you don't have as much energy as you did when you were younger. I don't know. I'm 32. So I'm not really sure why I was not having the energy that I once had when I was in my early 20s. For just like doing basic household things, going to work, that sort of thing. Like, I just felt like I had no energy. Now I did have more energy when I was eating the ketogenic lifestyle, but I didn't have a lot of energy. So this particular day though, I woke up and I just felt miserable. I could not get out of bed. I felt so nauseous. My body felt achy. I was eating normal foods though. Like, it wasn't a virus because food didn't make me sick. Like, I wasn't throwing up or anything. I just felt nauseous. So the next day, Sunday, I woke up. I felt the same way. I felt so nauseous, so tired, so exhausted. My head still felt, stuffy. And it was mainly just like through here. And I had like a slight headache like right here. So still felt the same way. I was still taking the Tylenol sinus. So Monday when I woke up, same, still felt miserable, still did not feel good. So I was like, I really need to call the doctor. I need to go to the doctor. Like, this is not something obviously I can fight alone. Like, it's not something over-the-counter medicine is helping. Maybe they can give me something to make me feel better. So I called the doctor and they immediately got me an appointment that afternoon. I went in, of course I had to get re-COVID tested because that is their protocol right now. And it was negative, just like the first one I took. No COVID. So, and I've had COVID in the past, so I know how COVID feels. It was not COVID. So I went ahead and saw the doctor, and he said, 2018, you had a CT scan done. Did you get the results of those? And I was like, no. Like, I just assumed everything was normal. No one, called to give me the results or anything. And I'm not saying that it's the doctor's fault. Please do not think that. It was like, I have an awesome doctor. It's not the doctor's fault at all. But just no one gave me those results, and I had actually switched doctors. This was the doctor that I went back to that originally did the CT scan order. So it was honestly not his fault. I don't think it was anyone's fault. But the CT scan showed that I had a cyst up under this eye, my right eye. It was like right in this area. And I had a pocket right here of like sinus fluid. So that could possibly have been causing my headaches. Now I have a cyst on my arm. I'm not sure if you can really see it. But it's went down a lot. It was a lot bigger than that. It's went down tremendously. So I know with like eating certain foods that are, less inflammatory and that sort of thing, it does help with my arm. I don't know if anything has to do with them being related. If you do, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to know if that's something that's even relatable. I don't know, because I'm not a doctor. But I was like, no, like, I didn't know that at all, that I even had anything going on like that. So what can we do? Like, I want to feel better. What can we do about this? So he was like, well, we're going to jump on it with like really high powerful antibiotics, steroids. So he put me on prednisone and a sinus medication, and I'm going to diagnose you with sinusitis. And hopefully if we really go at this, things will get better and you will not have to have an operation on it to fix it. Hopefully it will just disperse itself, because it's already started doing that, which is why you're having all these symptoms that just all of a sudden started happening to you. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, I'm so thankful that he found that. But I had no clue that I was even having that issue. So that's why I want to do this video. Like, I wanted to be able to help you guys to see maybe that's something that you could be experiencing, or something you may experience in the future. I mean, I hope not, because it was horrible to go through that. But this is things that a lot of times you don't hear people talk about, like, I didn't even know that was a thing, So he told me that my recent MRI did show that I still had the cyst from 2018 and that it had gotten bigger. So he knew that it had started like dispersing, and that's where all the symptoms was coming from and that sort of thing. And honestly, I feel like that it's gone, but I don't know. It's internal. I did have a lot of swelling and stuff from the prednisone and that sort of thing, and I'm still dealing with all of that. Like a month later, I'm still swollen and, that sort of thing. And prednisone makes you eat a lot, or it does me. So that is one of the symptoms I've had from that, and I'm still working on that. I've been eating more than normal. So if you notice that I've gained a little bit of weight, I have. And so that is going to be our next thing that I'm going to look at. But I just wanted to get on here and share that with you, share that experience with you. I hope this never happens to you guys, ever. But if it does, maybe this video will kind of help you to, get some things going that could help you. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye.